Hi, good afternoon, good morning, I guess. This is Brandy, coming at you. Just, want to know, can I say something? I just wanted to say that, there's so many topics and we can sit here, we can hit on, or just talk about just because, but then there's just some that just kind of actually matter and can affect one's thinking or thought process, you know what I mean, as of now, that could have been going on for years, and one topic might be like, Eureka, so coming up really soon here, we have a plethora of topics and a plethora of speakers on these topics that come from very, very known places and in our community, and have very much experience in these areas and with these topics. So I'm very stoked to educate myself as well as others too. One of the topics, it's surrounded around growing up, especially for black males. A lot of time families are taught to teach their male children to not to cry or show their emotions, or don't let things get to them or people to see. You're told, like, get up, stop crying, shake that off. You're a boy, you're a man up, not to feel. You know what I mean? Show your feelings. And then we tell the girls, oh, just cry everywhere, or just whatever the case may be. But then we have to pay attention to how the things that we mold our children into thinking affect them and play out during the whole childhood and adult adolescence hood, and then vows. And sometimes we have a situation. One of the situations may be, for instance, I spoke to a very close friend of mine, I call him my brother, and we were speaking about how that can play out in ways where that male, it could send him to jail because the way he was taught to process his, or not to process his feelings, and they came out in other ways. You know what I mean? Which probably was anger, or just, you know what I mean? Hey, that's not okay, so let me just, go this way. Cause, you know what I mean? Or maybe being able to have someone to speak to and feel freely like that about could have changed those situations, and it could have made better choices, So, and, as an adult, he spoke about how you see how it's affecting him in his relationships. As for instance, relationship with women or your current girlfriend, and how, opening up, is making a difference, being able to drop that, but that's saying that's where that came from, and it's actually a growth for him and his relationship. And I thought that was really honorable, and it's so deep because the battle is halfway won because you acknowledge it, you know what I mean? And to be able to say, hey, there's other men out there like this, and to connect with those men and have support groups, versus some are taught like, that's gay. And you know what I mean? I don't mean to say that so loosely, but let's keep it real. That's how people perceive it. And then it's like all around offensive, thing that's put in people's heads. You know what I mean? Like, what's that supposed to mean? That's a whole other topic. But that's how, people are raised to perceive things, and to be close with other men, and to support each other and hold each other down and talk about those things that, you know what I mean, you couldn't have, or you wouldn't have dared talk about before, and having that bond and unity and brotherhood when others are like, we're not doing that, not right. You know what I mean? They're stuck in that ignorant thinking, you know what I mean? Because if you're secure with yourself, then you're pretty much good to go. But so that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother session, and a whole lot of find the right therapist, for you, so you can address those issues, and you'll see how far it could take you, as far as even your current situations. And if you feel like you're at a standstill or a hold, and look around, and try to figure out why you are not progressing any more than you are in elements in your life because of our own thinking. So that is going to be a great one to hit on. So, yes. And then also to hit on it for as a black mother, because I thought as soon as we talked about it, I said, how interesting. I was able to understand him more, you know what I mean, his demeanor. And then I was thinking like, wow, I have a tendency sometimes to do that with my son and say the crying, but, it just made me think, more on what I'm saying, the message that I'm trying to deliver, versus just saying So, because we always want our children to be able to express themselves, because expression helps you growth, to know what's going on with them, and for them to feel like they have a safe place to put these feelings. So, I would just like to let you guys know that that's coming up real soon, with various men and women to drop off and drop in on that. So give us a little bit, and I'll be back with some more updates and information. All right, continue on with your morning. Peace.